Tired of the grind of everyday life? Are you fed up with not having energy to get up in the morning? Do you constantly feel as if everything is colored in grey and life constantly plays sad music everywhere you go? And for some reason, it always rains wherever you go outside.
Well, turn that frown upside down. The Legion of Memers is here to give you some chuckles, you thingus. And we're happy to bring you something to help give you that extra kick to get you up in the morning. Introducing Coffee Brand Coffee. Fresh roasted with no gimmicks and plenty of flavors to choose from. Use code HAIL the LOM to get 10% off and to help support the channel.
Hello, I'd like to thank everybody for flying Legion of Memers Air today. We are a completely incompetent crew, so we are not going to be flying for too long, but the flight attendants will be around taking bets to see how long we last. So good luck, everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is leader and founder of the Legion of Memers, and you are watching the Legion of Memers Memestream Saturday edition. We don't have another edition right now, but we're working on it. So look forward to that. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you like any of the clips on the show, feel free to share it out. We do not copyright people. Have fun and enjoy. Practice your memery skills with us and have fun. So we got a pretty packed house here today. We have two of the newest members of the Legion of Memers. So let's give a round of applause. CJP, give me some clapping. We are proud to have them as new members of the Legion. So let's get started with the intros. Mo Zamboni, man, what's going on?
Just enjoying a little time off the grid a little bit. Although I don't know how I'm on a stream if I'm off the grid. Might need to reword that, but I'm just kind of enjoying some time in a little vacation house. But I have to hail allegiance to the Legion of Memers. I'm having fun here, guys. I don't know about everybody else, but this has been great.
And big shout out to him for creating a coconut phone in order to stream with us.
I could get off the island pretty easy.
The question always remains, Marianne or Ginger?
Oh, Ginger.
Yeah, like, is that really a question?
Marianne.
Make sure I don't say that too loud. My wife's right over there.
I just see a shoe flying across the room, hitting him in the head.
It's been almost 2 decades. It'll be a knife. The shoe, we've gone well past the shoe anniversary, so.
We also have Iron Oxide, my dude. What's been going on? You've been very, very busy this week, covering a lot of news and kicking some butt, man. I love it.
I have. That's some unofficial. We're outside of the Legion with that business, but yeah. Just finishing up the work week, went right into streaming on some shows last night. Had a pretty successful show over on my channel. Then went over and hung out with Dermy over on Ballbusters for the rest of the evening. Talking about some of the goings on. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, so it's been a lot of fun.
And just for those of you who are wondering, we are specifically skipping a certain thing because I cannot afford a lawsuit. I am not in that position yet. I very much wish I was in a position to be able to deal with that, but not. I still don't want to get sued. I'm just saying to be able to deal with that because I don't like bullies, but unfortunately, we are not at that point yet. Maybe one day we will, and we will fight back against bullies the best way we can. So, Iron, I've been seeing you kicking some butt. Keep up the great work, my dude, and have fun.
Oh, yeah. That's a big thing. It has been a lot of fun for the most part.
Oculus, my dude, what's going on?
I'm doing pretty well. It's been a few weeks since the last time I start on the stream, but great to be back. Did my memes for FNP last night, and I'm looking forward to the topics we have. So let's go.
And just so you know, we don't have too many topics. It's my fault. I've been a little busy, but I've been seeing the memes coming out. The memes from last night were fantastic. I was able to catch the tail end live of the show. And if anybody wants to make more memes of Jeremy with a tramp stamp, feel free, have fun. Make sure to hashtag hashtag the Legion of Memers at Nerdrotics on there so he sees it, because that was a personal request from him to everybody in the Legion or anybody who makes memes. So go have fun, guys. We also have CJP on. How you doing, my dude?
Not too worse for wear. I'm just here to have some fun. I haven't really been able to meme as much as I'd like recently because I did start a new job. So free time is not as robust as I would like, but I do like actually getting paid, and getting a paycheck is nice and all that. So
food is always good. Yes.
Happy Father's Day Eve to all the fathers out there and the lesbian space mothers.
We're definitely getting to that subject, because I am no expert anymore on Star Wars. Used to be, but not anymore, because they completely wiped all my knowledge from existence. Extra Zero, my dude, what's been going on?
Thanks to a bout with bronchitis, I don't have much of a voice, so I'm using a device similar to that wheelchair scientist guy who sexually assaulted Corridor.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Much like him, when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing, oh baby. Makes me feel so fine.
I do have most of my voice back, so I'm just going to sound a little bit like this. Also, I was out with my wife earlier, so yeah, I did have a nasty bout with bronchitis, and I'm back.
Can you give me at least a one?
You have a smoker's voice.
What was that?
Can you give me at least a one? I'm always watching Mike Wazowski.
I'm always watching Wiskowski.
Oh man,
yeah, it's kind of
always watching.
You have that proper smoker's voice right there.
I know.
I was going to say, we're going to have to start calling you Eastwood Zero.
But no,
I was just getting Selma and Patty vibes myself, so
I'm going to go watch MacGyver. But
so what you been up to, Extra Zero?
I've been memeing where I can here and there. I got all of the Gronk Squad drawings done. I'm back to editing, so we'll have yet another Monster Hunter video up, and hopefully by Wednesday. Thank God this next one's like only 18 minutes, because the last one was 50, and I was like, oh boy. but yeah, I'll be back to memeing. I'm starting a new job on July 1st, so hopefully that gives me a better work-life balance. I put in my notice this past week. I actually went back into the office for the first time this past week, and gave my notice, and it was fun. It's I can't get into what I do or where I work, but I've been there for almost 9 years, and it kind of came as a shock to them, and they were not prepared for my departure. But they're learning the hard way that you can only push people so far before they look for better opportunities. So I'm really excited to start this new job. It's going to offer my family and I a lot of opportunities. It's stepping back to step forward. It's a fully remote job. I'm taking a little bit of a pay cut, but it's going to offer me a lot more opportunities. And a year from now, I actually should be in a bet. And actually in a year from now, I likely will be in a position where I'll be earning more than I am now. So I'm stepping back for a little bit. I'll be getting new certifications. Just really looking forward to the opportunity, and being back in a technical role is really exciting for me. So ready to rock and roll there, ready to rock and roll here, and I'm very optimistic for the future in all rounds.
So let's just say the Justice League has lost the best producer it could have, and the producer is coming over to the Legion of Memers. So shout out and fuck you, Justice League. I'm just kidding.
Well, I wish I was in a producer role over there. I was put into a management role that I didn't want, and they just really steamrolled me, and
Well, I should not put you in charge of my space lasers, is what you're saying?
Well, only if it's power that I want. That's
Wonder Woman said she wanted some me time, so she took a bath. How do you know this? Well,
I'm glad you're taking steps forward, and I'm glad you're succeeding, man. That's most important.
Technically, I'm taking a step back because it's.
Hey, man, you can take a few steps back, but you can jump forward from those steps back. So
that's the plan. So 40-hour work weeks will be nice to return to. I'll say that much.
Absolutely, my dude. And I am Superman, if he wasn't scared of Green Rocks, leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers. So let's give a huge shout out to Coffee Brand Coffee for letting us be a part of their affiliate chip program. Use the code HAILTHELOM for a discount on your next coffee purchase. And thank you again, because we are a small channel. So anybody who gives us this kind of opportunity, please help support them as well. So appreciate you. And go check out Flagrant Triggers for some Legion of Memers merch. If I ever see you walking around with a Legion of Memers shirt, I will probably be like, "Hey, how you doing, man? What's going on? I love this shirt. Let's take pictures."
He's gonna squeal like a little girl. You know it.
I on my insides, I'll be definitely screaming like a little girl.
I'm as happy as a little girl.
So before we actually get started, there is some sad news in the community, and I wanted to share it with everybody. I wanted to share the GoFundMe. I did take some earnings from our membership and basically emptied out what we had. So Extra Zero is going to put the GoFundMe link in there. So if anybody has the ability to donate, please donate. If you do not have the ability, go share and tweet this out. It's always difficult for people to go through these kind of things. I never met him personally, but a lot of people in this community have, and they've had nothing but good things to say. So go help out the family. The Legion itself has donated $200 to the GoFundMe. Now, I don't expect everybody to do it. This is from all of us. So take pride in being able to help people in the community. Hopefully, in the future, we'll be able to do more donations, but that's probably a few years away. So please go help them out. Other than that, let's get started. Give a huge shout out to chat. If I can find my mouse, here we go. Extra Zero, can you start bringing up chat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this the place to meet lesbian space witches?
Absolutely.
At least it's not the space movie from 1999.
Oh my God.
I can't remember.
Witches, one thread.
This entire panel has the power to turn all women into lesbians.
Yes. All we need is the color hair and the wacky faces.
We got Keo Zaber with a B.
In his bonnet.
Yeah.
We got Selena hopping in. Hail, chat. Hail, Legion Memers. Iron, do me a favor. Say what's up. Scream from this room to that room.
Oh, she's actually in the bath right now, so she won't hear
okay.
me, so I'd just be screaming into the void.
Enjoy. Hopefully it's relaxing. We got Metastep hopping in, saying okay. We got Riz Kit for a biscuit. You see I didn't screw that one up. Don't forget to know where the exits are. Thank you to our pilot, Mo Zamboni. The lesbian space pilots are actually piloting it right now. So if the stream crashes, it's all their fault. Hell, Legion of Memers, hope you all are well. Coyote Zaver. Yeah, we're doing pretty okay. I think a lot of us are in a direction of growth and trying to get better at what we do. So I would say I think we're doing pretty well. It's baby steps, but you got to get those steps in before you make it to the top.
All right, then we got
Sound Shade, my dude, with a LOM emoji that members have. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a member, my dude. Hail the Legion. Rock on. Hey, we got 32 flavors up. Nick Weiser. Look at these dudes.
Yeah, we gotta get him
we
back
love
on.
you, my dude. Thank you for hopping
Yeah.
in today, man. Appreciate you very, very much.
Yep, I got to meet him in Dallas.
Bro, I honestly, he's one of the people I really do want to meet in person. If I had the funds, I would have been in Dallas. But I'm going to the Denver Comic-Con meetup. So I'm gonna, if you guys are there, feel free to come by, take pictures. I'll probably be hanging out with the Rippa guys most of the time. I might walk around and check other things out, but I will definitely be there at least for one of the days on the weekend. We'll have to see if I can film from there for the Legion. So, Release the McCracken says, now you're doing cha-cha. Extra zero, LOL.
I'm just gonna say what Maz says. Release the McChicken.
Yeah, lost for words. Hail and farewell to Clobby. You will be missed. Please donate to the GoFundMe. Yeah, absolutely. And again, I didn't know him personally. I unfortunately didn't have the pleasure of meeting him, but I know people who have, and they spread the message. So I figured I'd spread the message as well. It's always sad when a member of the community is injured, passes away, or anything like that. So if you are part of the community and want to help out, please donate. The link to the GoFundMe is in the chat right now. We will be putting it in the description of the video later. So if anybody watching this later so chooses, please do what you can.
And we also have a very special person in the chat.
Hey, Drunk 3PO.
It's
Yeah, I
Jill.
can't wait to see you, man. If you're gonna be there, that's gonna be freaking amazing, dude. I'll bring you a shirt. Let me know what size shirt you are, and we'll get you a little souvenir from the Legion, my dude.
Nice meeting you too, Drunk 3PO. I'm not trying to high side everybody, but I did get to meet a lot of people in Dallas.
Oh, Mr. Braggs a lot went to Dallas, got to meet everybody.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
well,
still
you
on
know
that
what? I
meetup
got to
high,
hang
you
out
know?
with Iron and Selena most of the time I was in Vegas. So in your face, bro.
Fine. You know what? I'm out of here.
You guys, I'm good.
Screw you guys.
He was quick. He
Yeah.
was quick on the draw to put his shirt size in there, so he's ready to meet you.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool. Let me just log. Actually, see her. Just DM that to me, please.
Yeah.
Core member 123. Hello, memers and memerettes. I like that. I will be stealing that.
Yeah,
Ladies
memerettes.
will be called memerettes. There you go.
Or
Oh, by the
Memettes.
way, core member has been absolutely crushing it
Yeah.
with his comic memes. Oh my God. I reached out to him and I'm going to see what I can do. Maybe turn it into a video or something like that. Shout out to him. He gets all the credit. I just get the credit for the editing, dude. Keep up the good work. I am unbelievably proud of what I'm seeing within the Legion. Y'all are kicking up your game, and I do want to. I love it. A series man hopping in says meme rets. Yes, we're gonna call the
Memettes
female.
or Memerettes?
The Memets.
Ah,
Memets would be a better
Mets.
name.
Well, that just sounds like a baseball team.
It's like you can't say the mitts because you have a lisp or something. The Memettes.
We got a little stuttering
Memes
going
are-
on here.
Memerettes, I guess.
Yeah.
So I actually there was something I did want to bring up. There was a story that we brought up last week, which turned out was complete dog shit. And of course, because it came from Cremandom, didn't come from Cremandom. Cremandom popped this up. Extra dub, this generation RZA. Absolutely, yeah. I just so you know, I do not have my glasses on, so when Extra Zero pops things up, it'll be the first time I'm reading it.
English? That's
So it's you remember when we were talking about the Amazon tribe that got the link, and they were talking about them getting addicted to corn. Well, that wasn't actually true.
You mean
So-
the New York Times lied about a story?
Yep.
My God.
No.
So, not that we don't need to like do a retraction because we're not really news people. And if you guys are looking to us for news, then I am very sorry. We just deal with the humor of it all. So let's all sit here and laugh at the New York Times for being absolute turds.
You know what
sorry.
would have happened if that Amazon tribe was actually doing that?
I have no idea what.
Well, do you remember? Maybe this is probably just for the older audience to remember, but there was remember the movie Tarzan?
Yeah.
The Disney movie.
Yeah.
You remember the toy that got banned?
Oh, yeah, him jacking it off.
Oh.
Or mimicking
Oh.
that, yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Well, you know what?
With conviction, no less.
It was nice having the show on last week. Hey, we got Jessica Reloaded hopping in, saying hi, everybody. Hail
She
to
hopped
you.
out of the show on a masturbating Tarzan.
Great timing, huh? I just clipped that so at inappropriate moments. Tarzan.
Oh my God. So there is something I saw that actually came out today, funny enough.
Did it come out of Tarzan?
So everybody does know this meme right here. And I'm not sure who did this, but check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple of like meme images that use Luma, the new AI tool for that.
So,
That's
with
really
these
weird.
AI tools, everybody's freaking out like, oh, it's going to do this or that. Guys, it's like a hammer. You can use it to hit a nail. You can use it to hit somebody on the head. I wouldn't recommend doing the latter, but just like any tool, matters who is wielding that tool. So with the Legion, we do it for the humor and the fun of things. You
Oh, yeah.
can definitely take it dark side, but I don't recommend it, to be honest with you.
Well, it was like I showed you before the show. I was been messing around with it and basically invented a 60s pop group that sings about, getting their balls cut in their zipper and having explosive diarrhea from Taco Bell.
It's
I'm
funny.
using it for its proper purpose. Shit posting.
Grant has been bringing some stuff to life. Mr. Grant Gregory.
Yes, I'm glad the screen share is sharing well.
Yeah, so he's got he brought Raging Rhino's icon to life.
He also brought mine to life, which was freaking Amazing. I'm going, just Grant, so you know, I'm going to be stealing it. I will be doing the re-intro in the next few weeks. But I want to share this. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah. He also brought my drawing of Mazda to life too.
Oh wow.
So the the great thing about it is that the animation and stuff is amazing, but I want to start adding sound effects and things like that. There's something on YouTube where you can actually go through the script and find a certain saying or certain words, and then you can clip that audio and throw it in there. So I recommend practicing with that. Practice with your favorite creators because most people enjoy memes being made of them, even if it's not 100% flattering. But have fun with it. I want to see the creativity explode because you guys are actually killing it. Oh, what? Hold on one sec. Core member, speaking of Grant and Rhino, the full Aussie is taking a month off. Oh man, that sucks. I have a hard time getting up so early on Saturdays because most days I'm up in the 4:30 range. So it's been very difficult for me, but that kind of sucks. Maybe what we could do is talk to them and see what they're doing, and then bring some of them on. We got Psychotic Mongoose hopping in. Sorry.
All good. It's the side effect of me having to take most of June off so far.
You're slacking, son.
I know. He's saying hi, chat.
Hail to you, my dude. Thanks for coming in.
Aren't all mongooses psychotic?
I mean, are they on speed or something?
I mean, they do. They are snakes' natural enemies. So
I've seen Ricky Tikki Tavi. I can attest.
Right.
They're psychotic.
What? What?
You never seen
What?
Ricky Tikki Tavi?
I've never even heard of it.
Classic.
Well, okay. There's like 100 years of life on the right side of your screen, people. So it's, we're old. We're the olds.
Yeah, I've
You need to
never.
see.
I don't know anything.
Then just watch Watership Down. That'll cheer you up.
Oh yeah.
I know enough.
Play
not
that
to
for your
watch
kids
that,
on
son of a
Easter
bitch,
Sunday.
trying to make me sad.
Throwing the Secret of Nim. I mean, there's some just great.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a classic.
Uplifting classics there.
Okay, I have one line from Ricky Tikki Tavi. CJP knows what it is. If you move, I strike. And if you do not move, I strike. So that's the level of awesomeness that cartoon is. It's really good.
I have not seen it.
You
Speaking of cartoons, so there is an animated movie apparently coming out, or animated series that I'm sort of excited about because typically DC does pretty well with animation, although recently with Young Justice they kind of went downhill.
Yeah.
So perhaps they can actually redeem themselves with this Blue Beetle animated series. I know a lot of people are actually Blue Beetle fans, and the movie was very disappointing for a lot of people. Are any of you guys Blue Beetle fans?
I am. Pretty much
Yeah,
everything
no.
DC.
So if this is a continuation of the movie and it's animated, I want him to bring George Lopez's character. I want him to say the Batman is fascist line with Batman standing right behind him and say, "Excuse me."
Like crossing his arms or whatever.
Like,
yeah.
Have him do a Flow Rider, like that song that. Yeah, for the theme song. Yeah.
Or maybe Tequila.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Devastator.
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 The Devastator saying howdy.
Okay,
everybody.
Devastator.
Yeah.
Howdy, everybody. Yes, I cannot read. I do apologize. Oh, man. This is what you get for living abroad for so many years. You can't read simple fucking words.
Me fail English?
I probably would have, even though my mother was an English teacher. But yeah.
There was also some interesting. Where just a few minutes ago, there was or actually not a few minutes ago, but in the last 24 hours, did you guys see this? Are anybody fans of the movie Enemy Mine?
Oh, dude, love that movie.
I haven't heard
Love
of
that
it.
movie.
No,
Yeah, one of
I
my
haven't
favorite
heard.
sci-fi
Seen it.
classics of all time.
Yeah, Enemy Mine's it's kind of it's got cult classic status, but it was Lou Gossett Jr. and
Dennis
God,
Quaid.
Dennis
Dennis
Quaid.
Quaid, yes. And basically, Lou Gossett played an alien, and Dennis Quaid was a human, and they were stranded on this planet. They had to work together. A lot of people love Picard season 3, and Terry Matalas, who was the showrunner that brought Picard, back to where it needed to be, in a lot of people's opinion, is writing the script for a remake of Enemy Mine. Now that movie's, going on 40 years old. I think I don't see any issue with that needing, that getting a remake. And normally I'm kind of like, yeah, on remakes, let's get some new stuff. But I think this could have some potential.
And this is what society needs right now, to be honest with you. Because the story of that movie is two people that hate each other because of their species or their race.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
they
they're
learn-
soldiers in conflicting armies in a battle that are stranded together and have to work together to survive. So
think about a more
that's
fleshed out
one of the
version.
reasons I like that movie so much.
Let's think about a more fleshed out version of Dharmak Tanagra. It's more about they have to work together, and it's so good. I love that movie, and it even has that chameleon actor that's always a great villain in 80s movies. He was in Tango and Cash, and he was he was in another 48 Hours and 48 Hours. Like he just is like he was like a different character in each movie. He was an awesome bad guy. He was just over the top, but it was such a good movie. I remember watching that all the time, and it just William Davidge. Yeah, so it's so good.
For me, seeing Terry Matalas' name attached to it, I'm a lot more intrigued and hopeful.
Yeah, if it weren't for that, I would be like, why? The original still stands up. The conventional effects don't look dated. I just watched it right around about the week after Lou Gossett Jr. passed away. I was like, I gotta watch it. And it's like, damn it. I mean, the more the sound effects are a little dated. Visually, it still holds up in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
the acting was great. But since they got somebody who will obviously, from what we've seen, show respect to the source material and what came before it, that could be good.
And he made Picard season 3 on a shoestring budget.
Yeah.
They don't even have 4K cameras. Yeah.
Now I heard he's doing the Vision show soon, right? That Vision from the Marvel. Yeah, I heard he's going to do that in 2026.
He's going to be hamstrung by Disney on that one, so there's going to be
yeah
very little he can do to make that any better than what Feige and all them have already, killed the horse on.
Yeah, but I doubt it. I
I mean, it'll be at least halfway decent with at least good dialogue, but they're going to have to insert all the messaging and everything else that they like to put in that crap.
But here's the interesting dichotomy: is what they're hiring somebody that can work with nothing and give you amazing things, and Disney just has so much cash on hand, so much money, that they don't understand that painting with a limited palette creates a better product.
Yeah.
They have all the colors in the world, and they don't artificially limit it, because you literally have to be creative the less you have. So if Terry Matalas is like, if some of him rubbed off on them, that would be great, but I doubt that very much. But that's
because the Disney method is just throw cash at it.
Strong arm
talent. Who needs talent? Let's just keep throwing money at it.
And you see that in gaming too. You see that in other forms of media. When you have huge budgets, there's no need to innovate to overcome technical obstacles or limitations, or hey, we would like to do this, but how can we have the same emotional impact without the means? And those limitations foster so much innovation, and that's one of the things that I miss about practical effects. Is you go back and I used to love watching behind the scenes and making ofs, and they would going back into watching David Cronenberg's The Fly, and they were talking about how they were limited, but they wanted to show the acid melting the hand, and how they had to do everything with a heat gun. And
I love
Dude,
Cronenberg movies.
So I remember my mom and her sister went to go see that in the 80s. They said they walked out of the theater and there was vomit on the ground.
Nah. Yeah.
Because it was so
It's
disgusting.
It's funny you bring up practical effects and vomit because I wanted to show you there have been some very interesting advertisements recently from different car companies. Have you guys been seeing these online?
Of what?
Of things like this, for example. I warn you, it is not for the faint of heart, so just a heads up.
Oh,
Maybe we could edit that to be lethal lightning so you can start dropping on time.
You know what? You got to give it to them, right? Like, there are so many ways you could advertise products and things like that, but to inject that kind of humor in there, that's a pretty genius thing. I have a feeling
Those are the ones that are more memorable.
Yeah.
got your attention, and
Yeah.
you're never gonna forget that.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have a hard time drinking coffee again. I'll be honest with you.
As a father, that's the least disgusting thing I've ever seen happen by a long shot. So I could tell you that.
It's probably a good reason for the why these cringy car commercials always go to that direction. Like sometimes they always bring like the bad CGI and weird cringy dialogue that they say, but yeah, kind of accurate for what we saw.
I will say though, the greatest car commercial of all time is Trunk Monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Never
I haven't
seen
thought
Trunk
about that
Monkey.
in
Do I
years.
even want to know?
Trunk Monkey.
Well, no, the greatest car commercial of all time was that German one for VW.
Yeah. What's up, dog? Yeah.
Nah.
On Pimp Your Ride. That was great.
No,
Was it not that one?
no. Let me find it on YouTube real quick.
For the trunk monkey.
Basically, the premise
It wasn't from the 30s,
Honestly,
was it?
if we're not the funniest, but the most memorable. It's so good to me.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. It wasn't a car commercial. It was a commercial for learning English in Germany.
Hold
Yeah,
Oh, I think I might
BD
know
Jake
what
says
you're
shout out
talking
to Slow Mo for being a new member of the Legion members of the Legion. Hail our GCA leader. Do you want to let
Sir.
the people know what GCA is and where they can find it?
Well, we are the GCA. It's youtube.com/@ the GCA podcast because they make us so much fun to make URLs. And me and 7 other people that have always been in the chats, we met up at Orlando and we decided to start a channel after about a month or so. And we've almost to like 500 subscribers, and we've only been going for like 2.5 months. And we have short form videos, long form videos, and we do a stream every Wednesday called Late and Gay with the GCA. But this month, it's straight and on time with the GCA because we ain't playing that shit. So, yeah, we just kind of talk. We talk about pop culture. We banter. Sometimes we just shoot the shit for like 2 or 3 hours. We have people on in the community. We've had some larger people like Angry Badger on. There's going to be some bigger people, but we just try to have fun. We don't take it too seriously because the thing the world is starving for right now is authentic behavior and authenticism. So that was our main goal, and it's a hoot. And the best part is our Discord is lit. It's always got stuff going on in it. There's always watch parties. There's always games. We do like Jackbox and stuff. So that in and of itself makes it an interesting growth model and things like that. Like it's a different way to grow a channel. Like we're kind of like most channels do the Discord after they get bigger. We're trying to start out with the Discord to kind of have like a foundation for our channel. So it's pretty interesting, but it's super fun. So, but not really as fun as making memes. I love making memes. It's super duper fun. But yeah, no, that's what the GCA is, and we just don't take ourselves too seriously, and we try to have fun. So, thanks,
And
BD Jake.
that's what
Also,
matters.
thanks for bringing up that nickname, you dickweed. So,
Do you guys want to see that commercial I was talking about?
Yeah. Why don't you bring it up, mate?
All right.
Oh, we might get hit for it, so you might want to pause it every couple of seconds.
I just saw that.
There's the commercials already.
Oh my god, I haven't seen a radio like that in freaking decades. Oh my god, dude.
So, yeah. And you're like, wait, what is this? What's going on with this family?
I love these redubs of the music. I saw a like remake of an old guy singing where it was Down with the Sickness. They just replaced the music with Down with the Sickness, and it fit absolutely perfectly. So if you guys want to experiment with learning those kind of things, I use CapCut because there's a mobile app for it, and it's super easy to use if you're a newcomer. And I definitely recommend using that as your training wheels. And then once you feel like you've got everything unlocked and move up to like DaVinci, I wouldn't recommend Adobe right now. Apparently, they want access to all your project files so they can use them for AI and resell them and not give you any money for that. And apparently, it's been in their contract for years, but only now are people seeing it and calling on it. And their response was, "Well, it's been in for years, guys." I don't know. Does that make it okay, or does that not make it okay? Still,
Hey,
I mean, we've been
my wife's
stealing
been
from
cheating
you
on
forever.
Me.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
My wife's
Yeah.
been cheating on me for 3 years, and you found out now. Well, I thought it wasn't a problem.
It doesn't really
What?
matter, does it?
No, it's only been 3 years. Who cares?
and you know, as we were saying earlier, like sometimes having no money to pay for a lot of these programs and everything like that, it really does help you create more and be more have more ingenuity. And I recommend, you know, if you're going to get interested in memeing and editing and all that, do it with as many free programs as you can, and then once you have a proper base, then see if you can afford to pay for things. I don't like paying for subscriptions unless it's super freaking necessary, and that's the only reason why I'm paying for CapCut, because it's necessary for me. I am learning DaVinci Resolve, but that is a mountain and a half to learn. And there are not many content creators out there who, when they're editing, record their work and kind of walk you through it. So if you are an editor or anything like that, try and do that and see if you can help out the community and then put it out there. Because I think a lot of people are starving for that kind of content to just get started in learning, because most people don't even know where to start. So if you can help people figure out where to go, that is important. Now, I found a very interesting article that I think Extra Zero would enjoy a lot. So a Texas man named Optimus Prime was arrested for car theft in South Austin. Drummer Alert says, is he transgender? And my answer to that clearly is no, he is a transformer.
I mean, I've seen some weird names in my life. You know, you got to wonder like how that all worked out for him in you know, when he was named Optimus Prime.
So yeah, I thought that was hilarious, and I brought it up specifically because I know Extra Zero is a big Transformers fan, and if you guys are doing shows about Transformers, reach out to Extra Zero. He's a wealth of knowledge on all that kind of stuff. Goes way over my head. Vagabond hopping in. By the way, shout out to Vagabond. Met him in Vegas, hung out with him. Fantastic dude. And the lengths he goes to get to a meetup is something that I will forever respect, because that man has done so much to make it to every single meetup, and it's just absolutely insane. Vagabond says, yeah, I learned Adobe everything, so I'm kind of stuck. I don't have the time to learn new software. Bro, if you want, and if people are interested, you know what? If anybody's interested, after the show, drop a hey, do a live stream about how to get started with CapCut. I will reach out to people directly, and if you have no experience whatsoever, I'll get you started on it. And the reason why I say CapCut is because it's super easy to learn. There's not a big learning curve on it. Iron could vouch for that because I took a bit of time to help him out. Iron, what do you say about CapCut?
Pretty much everything you said. It's just something you can just pick up and just if you have the few minutes to just play around with it, you'll catch on in no time.
Yeah,
I
so
would say no more than a day or two.
yeah, it's really it's not that difficult, and I can send you resources to help get you started as well, like different YouTubers and things like that. If you guys are interested in those kind of videos, I am trying to work on my personal channel more, and I hate it, but everybody goes, you have to have a niche, you have to have a niche, you have to have a niche. I'm not one of the people who like to be stuck in a box, but I would like to create some educational content for you guys. So if you guys want to learn CapCut, let me know. I will make a few videos of how to even get started with it. I have a few videos on keyframing as well already on this channel, so it might help you as well. Now a little bit of sad news, unfortunately. Do you guys know who Comic Historian is?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've known them for years.
So I started watching him when he started covering Injustice, the Injustice comics. I'm not really sure how far back that was.
Oh, I listen to
I'm
that all the time. All the
I,
time, not only Injustice, probably old stuff like Ultimate Spider-Man, Identity Crisis. I listen to House of M. But yeah, I only listen to the old comics that he talks about.
And you know what? That kind of style really helped me because I'm very much an auditory person. So when I listened to the way he would talk about the panels and read them out loud and everything like that, it really absorbed me into it. And we lost a legend.
Yeah.
So you guys have all heard of him. Do you guys have a favorite uh, comic that he covered?
Injustice. Injustice is like
Right.
I always listen to it all the time.
I want to say the Batman Beyond stuff he was doing.
Nice. But
Yeah.
shout out to him and his family. We lost a true legend in the YouTube
Yeah.
world. And I think everybody should go check out his channel again and just go find something you like and watch it. It's a very sad thing, and
Yeah.
it's hard to
One of the-
find creators like this out there. So shout out to him.
Yeah, him and this is literally like the worst week. Not only we lost him, we lost Klobby, two great comic book guys with great knowledge. Now they're both gone, and it's really sad and awful to live in that reality that these two legends are gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link to that. That Batman Beyond one is just so good. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, drop it in chat, please. Yeah, Iron, are you a mod?
Yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to click on that link. Go watch his channel and share it out with people if it's something you enjoy. Now, just so everybody knows, in about 10 minutes, we will be bringing up the memes. We're doing a little bit of a shorter show today. We're taking about 30 minutes out of our normal time in order to improve the show. So after this stream, drop something that you would like to see on the Legion, guests or formats or anything like that, and we will consider it through the next few weeks. There will be some changes to the Legion, and it will be good. It's not going to be anything because anybody is bad or anything, but I want this show to succeed. We're almost on episode 100, which is absolutely insane. So shout out to everybody who's been supporting us. The members, you have no idea. how important you are to this channel. You're part of the reasons why this channel is still up and running. So big shout out to all of you for keeping us afloat. But there was something that I was really interested in. Have you guys seen this? That Canadian Yu-Gi-Oh player claims the Japanese tournament banned him for being a foreigner.
Well, I hadn't seen that, but it's interesting, especially with the other news coming out of Japan with like how they're addressing their low birth rates.
Birth rates.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find out where those applications are.
But you know, I think the reason for something like this is more because a lot of people, they go over there and they just cause havoc. You know, when you go to other countries, don't be a douche. Honestly, like, you know, people when they go travel to other countries, they're like, "Oh, I'm in another country, I can get wasted and cause, you know, issues and for content and everything like that." Just remember, if you're filming out in public, you're in public. Don't be a tool bag, because it makes things a lot harder for, you know, people coming forward in the future to the country like that. I don't know. What do you guys think about this?
Maybe
Well-
a little extreme, but considering the problems they have been having lately with a bunch of dumbass YouTubers, I can kind of see their point. But they may it's like Nintendo when they came out with games and said you can only do 3 a year. They went way too tight-fisted after Video Game Crash. So I think it's an overreaction, but I can understand where it's coming from.
Yeah, I mean, Japan is an ethno state.
Yeah,
Let's call it what it
it's a
is.
Japanese tournament, so I don't see what the
Mhm.
problem is.
Yeah.
It's for Japanese players. Sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I think there's truth
It's
to
in
what you're
the-
saying. You have
It's in
Johnny
the name of
Somali-
the tournament.
Yeah, Johnny Somali, Logan Paul, whatever his name is. You know, it's they've ruined the goodwill, and they barely let people in there to begin with. And the other
Mhm.
people that actually live there, that are expats, they're like, dude, quit being a dick. Like, seriously, you're ruining this because you're getting me you're getting me in trouble, and because they're just going to apply it to everybody. You know, not so much Rothsism, but just like they're just like, oh, we don't want to deal with this shit. It's just like they have no tolerance for it, and good for them. You know, I don't blame them one bit.
Nope, not at all.
So if they want
I
to do that,
certainly agree.
who cares? So, too bad. Banning somebody because they're Canadian, I think, is just across the board a good idea.
Yeah, pretty much.
We don't want any communism in our country.
That's right.
I'm just kidding, guys. You know, I like, as long as you're not a tool bag, you know, you should be able to do whatever. But like, if something happens in the country and it's caused by, you know, certain groups of people, I can understand how they want rules to change in order to protect the country from any chaos that might ensue. You know, it's their country at the end of the day.
I just wanted to play my Blue Eyes White Dragon, you know. I just wanted to play my cards.
He's probably sitting there, not my blue eyes. But so in tech, there's a little bit of news as well. For those of you who remember a school and your teachers yelling at you, you won't have a calculator in your pocket. Well, we already have the calculator, but now we have something from Apple. Now, Apple products kind of tick me off just because they overcharge for everything, and it's just pricing a lot of people out. I think in order for technology to succeed, it should be available to everybody. At the end of the day, sure, don't make it, you know, $100, but you know, if they're gonna, if they could not pay for a new phone and just get something like this, which would be pretty helpful. But what you do is you actually put in the equations, and it will make.
Oh, you cut out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I cut out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just saying this is incredible technology.
Yeah, but doesn't know what 2 + 2 is. It is based out of California.
Oh, Apple's gonna get
Just saying.
canceled, guys.
But so you could have you put in the formula and it gives you like an animation.
Well, it gives you the
of-
answer to whatever equation you put in there.
Oh,
So, if it's
So
out of California, does that mean when you put in 2 + 2, it equals multiculturalism?
right.
Thanks. Thanks for stealing my jokes, CJP. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know. Would this be something that you guys get, or do you think it's pretty niche to like students and people in the math department?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be niche.
Oh, totally. But it's a bad idea. Like, how does it help anybody? It just does the shit for you. Like, I
So it doesn't really
purposely don't
teach-
use a calculator a lot of the time just so I can keep the noodle, going. So, I think it might be interesting, but it's also like, it's just your brain's a muscle, and this is just going to atrophy it like everything else. So that's just
Hey
me.
man, don't ask me to do maths.
I'm a math major, so believe it or not, I do graphic design, but I that's only because I took computer science for 3 years and I hated my life. But I got there, so math isn't for everybody.
Now there was another thing which scared the absolute bejesus out of me.
The power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
Have you guys seen this?
I've seen other instances of this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what country this is, but that's fucking terrifying.
I believe it's the country of Florida.
Oh, well, there you go.
True.
Yeah, this is a pretty mild example of this, actually.
Well, that's a boa too, so it's not too bad.
Constrict these nuts.
It would.
Oh my god!
My thing would be, I would want to have a good amount of Taco Bell while he's sitting there and let it digest a little bit, and then just give him a little bit back.
Oh, bro!
I don't know. Okay, so here's my question: would you rather have that or that cup of coffee that we saw earlier?
I'd rather have the cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
Western man.
Cup of
Really?
coffee, man.
Okay.
I'll take the snake toilet. Now, the worst thing I've seen that I can handle a snake. I mean, come on. Out of New York, they have sewer rats that come out of the toilets. No. New York was already nowhere I've ever wanted to visit, so that just solidifies it 100%.
Bro, that is incredibly disgusting.
Yeah.
You're
welcome, everyone.
Speaking of nasty, did you see the guy that got fired because he posted a photo of the biggest deuce on the planet?
What's wrong? What's wrong with that? A lot of people love you too.
Well, I mean, the toilet was marked out of service. And this guy was fired for
I like how
sharing this.
The pixelation is so. It's like, what is it? It's like it's a giant.
It makes it funnier, I think.
Yeah.
It's just like such a light version of pixelation. They're like, okay, it's like no, it's like you need to like really blur that out if you don't want to be disgusting.
Okay.
But
So,
kudos to him. I would post that too.
Reading the actual headline, why was he fired for exposing someone else's dumbass move?
Well, it's because it was the female boss's massive shit.
Yeah.
I would.
Now, did he post it on like the work Slack channel or something?
I don't
look
know.
what
It was
Stacy
posted on
did.
TikTok. It was posted on TikTok, and I'm assuming it's his private TikTok.
That's gotta smell all sorts of weird metallic too.
Management wants you to tell the difference between these pictures.
Yeah.
There's no the one and the last one you just showed.
God, what does she eat?
She probably ate like 7 Chipotle burritos.
That's a big.
I get it. When you gotta go, you gotta go. But make sure the toilet is in service, and because if the toilet is out of service, somebody's gonna have to clean that up. You're gonna make maintenance clean this up? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
They're gonna have
feel
to
like
knock out a
that
wall and use a backhoe.
I feel like that
Right?
turd exited her body like Warren Beatty in the Bullworth poster where he's like,
Well, I'm thinking is Randy Marsh when he made the world's biggest boot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hot, 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 hot. Oh, that's gross.
oh man.
Speaking of gross, what about Disney lately?
Oh yes,
Oh, definitely.
we were gonna. I have not seen anything Star Wars related in probably a couple years now. So how many of you guys have actually watched The Acolyte?
No.
Hell no,
Yeah.
I'm not watching
I've
that.
watched all 3
How
episodes.
many of you have watched the reviews of The Acolyte because you refused to?
Live streams. I only listen
I
to live
saw
streams.
Jeremy Johns' coverage of it, and I was like, I'm very glad I didn't watch it. So those of you who have seen it, what is your opinion on it?
It is disjointed, uninspired, lesbianated dog shit. I'd rather watch that woman drop that deuce than the show, and I'm not even kidding. Because at least there's a story behind it.
The
Since you've
Minecraft
seen it-
villager. The Minecraft villager, Leslie Hendlin, right? Or the,
she looks more like a Roblox person to me.
Yes.
I got a better
She really
description of
does.
the Leslie Hendlin Minecraft. It's way better.
Do you guys remember the video for Land of Confusion by Genesis back in the 80s?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She looks
Dude.
like one of those puppets.
Yeah, the spitting image puppets from
Yeah.
the old British show.
Yeah, from the We Are the World montage. She looks like she'd be one of those. Yeah.
If they do a Lego Star Wars for like this expanded universe, like for like the TV shit, it's like they have to put her in there as a guest because she's got like her head is shaped perfectly like a Lego person's head.
Well, you look at the private chat. I'll show you a perfect example of what she looks like.
One sec, bring it up now.
Oh my god.
That's what she is. She's just a villager.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez, I saw that. That is.
Do you remember
It's
when
accurate. It's totally accurate.
Remember when that person made the flesh Lego mask?
Yeah, I saw.
Oh yeah.
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 Like that's her if she didn't have hair.
That is cursed.
Derby. But I love the fact that they're shilling their soundtrack on Father's Day.
Yeah, so
Getting the perfect gift of the Acolyte soundtrack.
Oh,
Yeah, remind them that they're not necessary.
There's no father in the entire show.
No.
So, for those of you who don't know what he is referring to, it is this. CJP, would you like to explain to everybody what this is?
Yeah, so Neon from Clownfish TV posted this, that Disney wants you to buy your dad the Acolyte soundtrack for Father's Day, including a pop single of The Power of Two, which I don't even want to listen to because I don't want to get that anywhere near my brain.
I unfortunately heard a few seconds of it. It's a contemporary song, so since we have people that have seen it, how does that song come up? Is it just played like they would normally play an orchestral score?
It was no. They're doing the power of one, the power of two, the power of. They're like chanting. They don't really.
Well,
come
I know
up
about the
like
chanting, but there's like a song, like an actual contemporary song that's on this album that they're
There is,
saying
but
is
it's
like
not in. It's not in the show.
it's not in the show. Okay,
No,
so
no.
Probably Lizzo. Lizzo's the one who composed it.
No way. Are you serious?
Is this like Disco Star Wars? This Disco Star Wars thing that happened back in the 70s?
That's
actually,
okay.
That was
You
at
know
least what they should listen to, though.
I realized what Leslie Henlin looks like. She looks like if Tweety Bird was a person.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
I always
But,
thought she looked like this. Like if you just put a wig on. My name is Jennifer Lopez. I like tacos and burritos. My name is Leslie Headland. I like fish tacos. Yes.
But like legit, like if you put her side by side with Tweety Bird, it's kind of like wow.
There's a meme. Put that awful.
I did that with the lady that wrote Starfire. I found a picture of her. She's one of the aliens in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Oh, I am not Starfire. That one where I had the giant goth.
I taught a white supremacist. I did taught a white supremacist.
Just so everybody knows, in the next few minutes, we will be bringing up memes. So get your memes in. and
Oh,
we
no.
will share them on the show if they are YouTube appropriate. Remember, we are on YouTube, and I don't want to risk the channel, unfortunately.
Good God.
They're the same picture.
Yeah.
So let's get to the memes extra zero. Run that.
Let me make sure we got everything up because I unfortunately posted one in one thread and then another in another. So that's on me. I did bad.
So just so you know, in order for memes to be shown, they need to be put in the thread, and we'll bring them up. Otherwise, it just gets a bit convoluted in the latest. So we will definitely bring those up. And I do recommend you do that for your favorite content creators as well. So that way they see it. And it's also good for their show. Instead of just putting it on your own personal, if the show is over, for example, yesterday I was able to get a meme out like right as Friday Night Tights was ending. So I ended up putting it on my personal. Otherwise, I would have put it in the show stuff because most people don't check their notifications during a show.
All right. Well, without further ado,
let's go.
All right. So scrolling down, the first one up. This one's for me. I made this one
Another
for CJP.
Disney and Lucasfilm announced that the 1992 space movie is now canon in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
And
Very
Isaac,
yeah.
nice meme, dude.
Black Magic.
Very nice.
What's up, Isaac? Isaac has had the misfortune of doing group watches with me on the GCA. I feel bad for him. We've been in through hell together.
Professor Savage Dad said, "Ma'am, do you know how dank you were memeing?" And
with the license to meme card.
With
right.
the license to meme. One day I'm going to get more of those. Jeez, you're never going to escape that one, man.
No, hey, you got to embrace it.
Embrace the meme. The worst you can do is whine about it.
Exactly.
We
also have this one.
Everyone, look there. Look, there really are alien civilizations living in caves in the Grand Canyon. Actually, this is just the cheapest cave we could find on Space B&B on short notice. Can you keep it down? My family's trying to enjoy our breakfast.
So much nuance there.
I was going to say, I was flying very close to a lefty meme. There's a lot of things there. But it still checks out.
Right on, right? You're right there.
This is a good one. So from Isaac, we get Dave Filoni, Star Wars fans who don't realize he's the problem. Now, if he'd put Rhino's head on Millhouse. Oh, God.
I like this one.
Awesome.
I like this one a lot.
You know what? I think the only complaint I have about that is that you did not put the Legion of Memers logo on the face of one of the children.
Let me scroll back up because
it looks like another one dropped from Professor Savage Dad.
That one. Oh, here we go. Good morning, guys. Happy birthday, Arizona. And here we go. The I Am Starfire Raider.
Oh my God, CJP, dude.
Is it not accurate?
That's the problem. It's too accurate.
Definitely accurate. Oh man.
They got the angles right of the face and everything.
That's the Total Recall guy. That's exactly what she looks like.
We also have this one. The Acolyte, brought to you by Tampax. Coming soon. Oh, God.
That's gross.
And let's see. I put a couple in here. Did I respond in there? Or I think I put them in here. Here we go. The Cell Saga. Cell Saga hitting a lot different than I remember.
I thought he was trying to signal the Illuminati.
That's what I thought. The first thing that came to mind.
And also, I did this one this morning.
Oh, dear.
For Gronk Squad.
So,
the top one looks like
nightmarish,
Don
though.
Johnson. The top one looks
guys,
like Don
if you're
Johnson.
not watching the full Aussie Crew or the Gronk Squad, go watch them. They're some of the most entertaining people I have seen in a very long time on their shows, especially when they're gaming. It is so much fun. I highly recommend going to check them out, and because they love memes too. So drop by and drop a few memes for them. But big shout out to everybody who dropped a meme in today's thread. If you're watching afterwards, go like and share and enjoy and get some inspiration, because we are a group of people who love to meme and love to share the laughs with the community and love to see rising stars come up. So just keep. Rizkit just dropped another meme, so see if we can pull that up.
Yeah, let's get that up.
So shout out to everybody who has been learning. I'm proud of everybody, even if you're not great at it. The pure fact that you're trying makes me happy. Hey, side scrollers hopping in, saying,
Yeah,
"Look
hell yeah.
at these studs." Hail to side scrollers! If you guys do not watch side scrollers, they are fantastic. And when they have enough memes, there is typically a meme segment at the end of the show that they do bring up. They're one of the only shows to do it, except for like Comics Division show and the full Aussie Crew. So big shout out to them. They've been a huge supporter of this channel, huge supporter of myself, and they are a fantastic show. And definitely a great place to get like breaking stories throughout the week. Great coverage and a lot of laughs. A lot of laughs with them.
So I'm
And-
looking for
Okay.
Risket's meme and I'm not seeing it. So
So let me say something. I got to meet Craig in Dallas. Not trying to brag, but Craig, I meant what I said. February 17th or whatever day we picked out, 3-point shootout, baby. You and me. I'm coming for you.
The one complaint I have about Vegas, and it was more of myself because I wanted to get as much footage as I can of everything, was not spending more time with Craig. I wish I could have spent a lot more time with him, but lucky for me, I got very lucky. I was able to film Friday Night Tights like behind the scenes, and of course he completely understands that. But he's a fantastic dude. I wish I could have spent more time with him. Hopefully, I'll make it to Dallas one day because I want to see everybody in Dallas because it's a good time from what I hear.
Yeah, it was really fun, and not to bring my competitiveness into it, but the thing I like about Craig is on his show, he just talks about things, and he's very much I want to hear your side. He debates in the best faith of anybody I've seen on YouTube. Like he just is more than willing to have a discussion. He'll give you a chance, like whoever the Nick guy was with Grums. And, so yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, I'm
so shout out
Acquired talent when you think about it. Some people are good at that, like him, Shags. Others just kind of let their own biases and I'm talking about myself dominate that.
Iron, I have no energy to have these conversations because it's just not for me. So I respect those that can have those conversations and are willing to do it because I get fed up very easily, and I'm like, all right, I clearly can't say anything or do anything, so I'm done. Oh, Steel Leg of History, shout out to you, dude, dropping $5 super chat. You absolute king. He says, thanks for having. We sure want to use that sound effect. Thanks for having me last weekend. I had a blast. You guys are some of the nicest folks I ever gotten to know. So proud of you all. Be blessed. Thank you, my dude.
Okay, would this be better?
Yes. As he says. Big shout out to you, my dude. I see him actively trying to create things, and I love seeing it. Because you guys, I don't think you understand. Like the Legion may inspire you, but when you guys create things, you inspire every one of the Legion of Memers because they see something and they're like, "This is fantastic. Maybe I'll give it a shot." So as much as we inspire all of you, you guys inspire us. Big shout out to everybody who follows and supports us. I can't thank you enough. So we are going to be ending the show a little early today, just to improve our show. As I said before, if you're watching this after the fact, please drop your suggestions of how we can improve. Constructive criticism is the best kind of criticism we can have, because we do want to bring you a show that you enjoy and look forward to every week. So Mo, do you have anything coming up this week?
Well, we do have. I'm gonna watch episode 4 of The Acolyte. I don't know what I'm doing to myself, but there'll be a video coming out because obviously we need to ride the algorithm because the algorithm is king. So we'll be doing that. I have to put my foot through that hell. It is so awful, guys. I can't even. If you haven't seen it, don't do it. It literally drives all the joy out of your life, and I'm not even kidding. So it's so bad. But other than that, we have Late and Gay coming up on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and I do a political channel, but you can find that on Sundays. Reluctant Rebel. I'm not going to push it too hard. It's just more of a way to get the stuff out of my system. It's just more of a pet project. But other than that, everybody pay attention to the memes. Pay attention to people like Isaac. They're dropping some bangers here and there. Like No Green Rock said. It's just fun. This is the way you change culture, is through memes. And I fully believe that. You just make fun of things that suck and make fun of people that we love. So nobody is spared, the barbs there. So keep it up. It's awesome to be part of the Legion of Memers now. Iron Oxide, I know. My brother, we came in the same class.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm just having fun. I'm having fun fighting this culture war, baby. So let's do it.
The best way to fight the culture war is to create humor and laughs, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Iron Oxide, what you got coming up this week?
Well, later on this evening, I will be over on MSK's Saturday show over on Rumble exclusively. I do want to touch on what Mo Zamboni said. Yeah, I wonder why, right? You definitely want to go really hard on the things you don't like meme wise and be absolutely ruthless on the things you love. That is the best way to get the message out there. And again, like you said, man, change culture. That's what it's all about. I got my weekly show over on my channel, Weekly Rogues Gallery, with a lot of friends. It's not a very well organized show. It's just a laid back good time where we talk about what's been going on. I do some random live shows throughout the week. I'll always post them over on X, and that's where you can find all updates about what's going on. And I'm extremely excited to be another new member of the Legion, man. Thanks for having me.
Me too. Apparently, we did not check the Rumble chat. Honestly, I don't check the Rumble chat all the time just because we don't have a lot of people following us. If you want me to check it more,
I did find his Riskets meme.
All right, do me a favor, bring that up. I'm going to check the Rumble chat while you were doing that. We don't have a lot of people on Rumble, so I tend not to keep it up.
I saw this one a few weeks ago.
Oh,
so
very
good.
nice.
Of course, he makes me Psylocke. Asshole.
Oh, hold on.
Alec Baldwin's finger is the best one on there.
Savage Dad is the only one in chat, and he dropped $2 saying, hope you guys have a great weekend. I need to figure out how to get this the chat on there. Massive shout out to you, dude. Thank you so much.
And then he also dropped this one.
Oh my god, dude. We have Garf Webb dropping. Can you read that, please?
Yeah, Garfreb says, "For fuck's sake, #cancel Disney Plus."
The most consistent man on the internet.
So shout out to you guys. Appreciate that very much. I will be checking the Rumble chat more often once I figure out how to connect it to StreamYards. If anybody knows how to do that, please let me know, because
I can check in with like DJ Access and Melee James because they have all of that integrated. So
sweet, yeah, I'll definitely
I'll reach out to them and see what we need to do to get that.
Sweet.
I got mine set up, but I did it completely on accident. I have no idea how I did it. So I'm not changing a thing on it.
Oculus, my dude, what you got coming up this week?
I'll probably make some meme ideas for next week. Will probably be more acolyte ideas. Depends on how retarded it'll be for next week's episode, but looking forward to it.
Looking forward to the memes. And just so you know, we do a lot of times meme Friday Night Tights, but we do also other shows as well. So if you guys are watching another show, don't be afraid to hashtag the Legion or add the Legion on there, and we'll definitely retweet it out. I want to expand because there's a lot of stuff out there that we love. I recently have been memeing Oompaville. If you guys haven't watched him, I watch his videos sometimes, and then I'll throw it up on the Twitters. CJP, what you got coming up this week?
Monday night you can find me over on Atypical, not the place to be reviews. He has renamed it Wrestling with Hara, but we do our Monday Nitro where we play Recast the Lead and Mug Shotties. So if you want some fun trying to guess the crimes of some marginally attractive young women, that's always a fun game to play. And then of course Thursday night I've got the Forgotten One cast. This week ETEP's going to be on, and a whole bunch of other people that I'm trying to get all corralled, and we're going to look at the soundtracks of 1984 since it's a 40-year anniversary, and there were so many great movies that came out that year, and so many great soundtracks too. So it wasn't just the fact that the movies were good; the soundtracks were killer. So that's where you can find me at.
That sounds really cool, dude. So make sure to check it out. Go follow him on Twitter as well, and that way you can get updates. Isaac says, I'm trying to meet Tuesday night main event, Bro Science consistently, and the GCA gets fair share as well. Fantastic, dude. I love Comics Division and that entire crew. They are the ones who basically allowed me on stream for the first time. So I have a special place in my heart for them and that show. So go watch that when you can. Unfortunately, because I'm waking up so early every day, I miss a lot of stuff because I have to go to bed early. Otherwise, I am a vegetable. So Extra Zero, my dude, what you got coming up this week?
Not much coming up this week per se. I'm going to be back on Gronking one day this week, so I'm looking forward to that because I love going over there and talking gaming. I'm going to be resuming my editing, so hopefully I can get the Monster Hunter video out this week, if not early next week, but we'll get that figured out because I had to take a break from being sick. So, really that's all I've got coming up this week. Other than that, we do have a great guest lined up for next Saturday, so we'll be back with a guest on the meme stream on Saturday. So looking forward to get everything ready for that. And then the following week, I will be on Side Scrollers on the 28th. So I'm looking forward to being back there. And that's pretty much what I got on my horizons.
Awesome. And for me, I'm in a weird area where I am trying to make individual content and put it up on the page. So I know you guys are interested in editing. So I will start making a little bit of those videos. But if you want to make videos with me and other people as guests, reach out to me in DMs. I will give you some options of what I plan to do and times, and we will see if you are the right fit. I want the shows to be good, so just so you know, if I say I'm good or packed, it's not because I don't like you. It's just because it might not fit the show 100%. Shout out to Riz, RizKit. Thanks, fellas. I'm still a noob at memes. Bro, we all started off somewhere. You should have seen my first memes. They were not great, but because of people like Friday Night Tights that enjoyed the memes, every time they would get made, they would laugh and bring it up. Sometimes they wouldn't even bring it up, but I'd see them kind of see it and then like it, and then see them kind of chuckle or break. My goal is to make any streamer I make a meme of just laugh before they bring it up and completely have them forget of what they're talking about. That is the biggest compliment for any meme. So Big shout out to everybody in chat, everybody who dropped a super chat. You guys absolutely rock. New members, old members, you guys have no idea how important you are. And hopefully we will be taking the show to the next level in the next few weeks. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. We will see you guys next week, same time, same place. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Sim
Peace
sim
out.
smoking.